Bitcoin is not the only thing thrusting and busting into this weekend. If Bitcoin is able to bust and hold this absolutely critical resistance level, there is no telling just how high our piggy banks can fly. And this favored altcoin on this channel continues to impress with a massive 25% pump just today. What can we expect from this bad boy? And Ethereum edges closer and closer to a gargantuan crunch down. Sit back, relax, take off your socks, and put one sock back on, if you know what I mean. Welcome back, everyone. I am your host, Samuel Scissor Me Timbers, and like a rock, I am always hard. Absolutely insane. Guys, Bitcoin is at such a critical moment, so we just had to come on with a quick little update here as I've been oogled to these charts, just in anticipation. And there's so many things that are going on at the same time, which we usually don't see. So we're going to be breaking it down, we're going to be crunching it down, and let's just say this is going to be absolutely insane. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit those like, subscribe, turn notifications, time-sensitive updates, and as well, you guys, absolutely very big congrats to everybody earlier. Remember, the world is your oyster. Make sure to open it and suck out the juice or whatever you do with oysters. But without any further ado, let's jump in. Wow, so guys, Bitcoin is at such an amazing level. And again, I'm not excited just yet, but I can definitely feel my juices kicking in a little bit because this is very big. I'm really hoping what a lot of people have been analyzing this market, potentially some kind of inverse head and shoulders, hopefully I would love to see that happen, okay? And there's actually a lot of things going on right now, but guys, let's keep in mind, we're now in weekend price action, and it's not always the most reliable, and it's not always the most trustworthy, so we have to keep that in the back of our noggins as well. But something today, we had the very largest daily candle for the DXY for all of 2021, and it goes back even further than that. Is this the beginning of a new rally for the DXY, even though we're getting this bearish cross, or is this just a very big fake and bake, which I personally think is the case. Now, guys, keep in mind, with this DXY cross, what else are we seeing? We're seeing Bitcoin rally pretty strongly here, above the 21 and 50-day moving averages. This is very big, so we just got the close as I'm recording this video. And, okay, so this new daily candle is literally like 5 seconds old as I'm recording this. So it'll be very interesting to see. We had a very nice pump. Are we going to get a rejection and come back through here? Now, what I think is very important to happen is that if we're remaining above these two moving averages by the time the weekend is over, okay, then I think we have a very nice shot of getting bullish with Bitcoin. But keep in mind, guys, that's not very close. We still have, roughly 48 hours until that happens. Quite a lot of time in the crunch down time here. Quite a lot of time to be waiting, but very bullish for Bitcoin if we can maintain this. And we could see this price action get pretty crazy over the weekend. But more importantly for Ethereum, 3 days rejected right on this line of parallel ascending resistance here for Ethereum. Are we going to get pushed back to this 21-day or this line, roughly right around 2,500? Or is Ethereum going to make that move to 3K and beyond? I think if Ethereum can bust 3K, like we see with massive price, psychological levels, if we can bust 3K, I think we're not going to stop at 3K. I think 3,300 is well in our sights, 3,300 is well in our sights if we can bust 3K. And guys, Ethereum has just so much bullish momentum right now that it's just something you cannot ignore. Okay, ever since April began, Ethereum has been on a tear, setting new all-time highs over and over and over again, and not getting a single daily candle below the 21-day moving average. And the reason I'm getting excited about Bitcoin is because it's above the 21-day moving average for the first time in like 2 weeks. So while Ethereum has not gone below the 21-day, Bitcoin has just spent 2 weeks below it, and now it is trying to inch its way above it. So a lot to look for with Bitcoin here. Very, very big. Look at this. This is just a very weird weekly structure, I think. Okay, because if you go back, it's it's actually kind of unique on this weekly chart. You just very rarely see an asset trade so long, basically at the exact same resistance level. It almost looks like some sort of box at the top. I mean, the resistance is very, very clear. We've had, pullbacks that were varied in terms of how low it dropped. But the one thing that remains constant is that the top of all of these are at the exact same level, right around like 58 to 59,000, right under 60K. So it's just a very weird structure now. It's 3 months of just trading here. And again, it's just, to me, I find it very odd. And what it makes me think is just that, obviously there's just so much pressure here. So whenever this guy lifts off, I think it's very likely that we're going to be seeing a 6-digit Bitcoin sooner than later. And I'm going to stick to what I've been saying for a while. I still think by June, that Bitcoin will be 6 digits, okay? That sounds insane, but guys, I mean, back when Bitcoin was 3 or 4K, I was saying it was going to keep going up along with all of the other trustworthy people in the space. And yeah, it just kept going up. So very big. And as well, one of my favorite very small coins, okay, it's not like an insanely small coin at this point. It was last year, but now, guys, we see a very strong move with PRQ. Again, a lot of people have also been asking about PRQ, like what's going on. Well, a couple days, an entire week, right at the 100 DMA. And next thing you know, get a 25% pump from like $1.50 straight up to $2. And again, this is a coin that I'm long-term bullish on, and yeah, just gonna keep an eye out for. I'm still very excited for that $3+ PRQ, which I think is around the corner here. And as well, something we cannot discount, that 2 weeks ago we topped out with the entire altcoin market cap. Massive pullback. I mean, pretty big pullback. Let's just see exactly how much. We had about a 30+% pullback for the entire altcoin market cap. That's pretty big. That's significant. And now we're getting that bounce. So I'm extremely excited for even the first week of May just coming up here, guys. We're starting this incredibly soon. I'm just incredibly excited because what I think is going to be happening over the next few days, we're going to wake up. Okay, you're going to wake up out of bed, you're going to put on your trousers, put on your hairpiece, and you're going to look at this chart. And this bad boy is going to be lifting off. And I actually just tweeted about this maybe, I don't know, like an hour ago. I don't know, maybe like an hour ago. But guys, this is the real deal. We're just right at about $1 trillion for the entire altcoin market cap. Now imagine a $2 trillion market cap and how much value some of these altcoins will absorb. Keep in mind, just because these altcoins are going to go to $2, $3, $4, $5 trillion in market cap for the entire altcoin market cap, maybe not that high this cycle, but just because they're going to those levels doesn't mean every single altcoin is going to increase the exact same amounts to make up for that $2, $3, $4 trillion market cap. Some coins are going to be worth way more. And so a $2, $3 trillion altcoin market cap, which I think we're going to be seeing within the next 1 to 2 months, okay? I don't think it's very far away at all. It's going to make some of these altcoins absolutely explode. And okay, I'm just trying to prepare you for this because this is just very exciting. Keep in mind, guys, I'm very excited, but also there's probably going to be a massive crash at some point, way bigger than 30%. Okay, we just saw a 30% drawdown. There's probably going to be one much bigger than that, but what I think we're on right now is we're ready for that next leg up, okay? And that is what's very exciting. So as well, Bitcoin, I already talked about what I think needs to happen here. Very exciting. And alt as well, just looking very, very strong here. I think Ethereum has a very nice chance to be smashing through $3,000 in this new upcoming month. Browse if you guys are trying to make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. And without any further ado, guys, if you're interested in getting a hardware wallet, a lot of new people, I recommend if you have at least a couple $1,000s in crypto, then I think it's smart to get a hardware wallet. If you're playing with a little less than $1,000 or so, maybe, keeping it in some of your exchanges might be okay. Some of their security is a little bit better than it was a few years ago. But if you're playing with more than at least a couple $1,000s, then I think it's worth dishing out $100 or $200 for a hardware wallet to kind of keep your stuff safe. Own the keys, own the private keys, and you have links below if you're interested in that. If you're interested in trading bonuses or anything like that, remember, always trade carefully. As I said yesterday, I'm actually leaning towards trading only like less than 1% of my portfolio, so not a significant amount. Just taking careful trades that kind of just net some very nice returns, which I've been doing probably like once a week at this point. My last trade was in Ethereum, and I actually closed out of it. I think it was either yesterday or the day before or something I think it was 2 days ago. And as well, once we get some more confirmations here, I am interested in playing around with, again, those very small percents and just throwing in a nice trade. It's just stress-free, small, and a couple extra bones never hurt anyone. Yeah, without any further ado, that's it for me. Bye-bye.